Over a year ago, in late 2023, I set out to clear my needles and hooks of projects, and in my first video I showed 3 whips that I'm proud to say I did get finished. Making myself accountable by filming my progress apparently did help, so now I'll try again because I still have a lot of whips. I bought some yarn online to test out the colors. I wanted to buy a sweater quantity, but then I decided not to buy yarn for the rest of the year. So I cast on a blouse number 1 and knit away all summer on my balcony, and it was a great summer project, but then it languished. So here we are. Of course, I didn't have enough yarn for the whole thing, and it wasn't readily available to me. So I ended up buying 3 additional balls, and then I got stuck on how I wanted to continue. My motivation for making this video is to encourage myself to get most of my many whips off the needles and hooks, make space in my brain for new projects, and get to a point where I am as excited as possible about what I am actively working on. Also, I really enjoy watching other makers on YouTube, so I just wanted to contribute, and maybe somebody will enjoy watching me make stuff. For me, when a project has been languishing for months, and in some cases even years, they lose much of their appeal. Maybe the color is no longer one that I want to wear, maybe the style doesn't fit with what I'm currently interested in, or maybe the techniques involved are not what I feel like using. I think it is fair to say that most people who knit and crochet love starting projects more than they love to finish them. This is certainly true for me. The planning of and starting a new project fills me with joy and great expectations. Then something else inevitably comes along and takes over as the newer and shinier thing, and the first project gets pushed down the queue. Working with yarn is a slow process. This is part of the appeal. We value handmade items because they take time, skill, effort, and love. I want to feel like I'm able to pour my love and enthusiasm into what I am making with my hands, because there is really no other reason why I do it. I don't make things to sell or exhibit, and I could easily live without more clothes in my wardrobe. I knit and crochet because I love it, or at least I used to. The unfinished objects have slowly taken over, and I'm not having it anymore. I have a limited amount of time, and when I take time to sit down with a hobby, I want to focus and be peaceful, not worry about which work in progress to prioritize. my leftovers from the stripes, the white stripes on the body. I have very little left of each ball because I originally only had 50 grams of each of 6 colors. Here I bought another one of this grayish beige color called mud or something, and so I have enough to continue the sleeves. And I think I said earlier that I bought 3 extra balls. I think I actually got 4. I got the beige and the ones I'm showing here, a yellow and a white and another black. I would have loved to be able to get more black, but there was only 1 ball available, as I remember. I think I got them in a sale, and as I didn't really want to spend any more money on yarn, then I went with the ones that were on sale, and this was what was available to me. And here's a knitting tote bag from Oslo 2019, and I'm trying to decide what to do next, because now I knit up all of the colors that I originally had, and I'm just trying to make a plan. Obviously, I went with the yellow for the bottom of the body, but what about the sleeves? Should I maybe dye the white yarn? So the sleeves will continue with the grey beige, but then what? I decided I really didn't want the white. I really wanted to have some, I wish I could dye it with avocado to get that pinkish brown color, but I don't have any avocados, so I don't know why I did all this filming. It's not very interesting. But here's the plan, the beige, brown, whatever. But then what? We have the white, and it's just so stark, and I don't really wear white at all. So I need to do something about it. I don't have enough of any one color to make the sleeves identical while maintaining the white stripes. I have a few options. I can keep the white stripes but make the forearms different colors, or I could weigh my yarn scraps, divide the colors into 2 equal balls, and then make narrower stripes, which would make the sleeves look alike. I have one whole ball of black though, so what I could also do is knit both forearms or cuffs in the black. I don't really know what I want to do. Maybe it doesn't really matter since this is too big anyway, and I'll possibly never wear it. I decided to dye the white. I'm winding it on a niddy noddy, and then I put it in some water with some vinegar to soak. But then I remembered that it was cotton, and this was not the way to do it. I usually dye wool or wool blends, but luckily I did have the right dyes. Those are the acid dyes for wool, silk and such, and here are the other dyes. I have some different colors. There's a yellow one, and there's the one I was looking for, the orchid brown. I hope it will sort of look like this color here, a sort of rosy brown, as if I was dyeing it with avocado pits and skins. So here's a dye bath I'm preparing. A little face mask to protect myself, and the dye. There wasn't a lot of dye left in the dye bath, but I did exhaust the bath with some cotton underwear that I dyed, but we don't need to show that here. So now I am setting up my Swift to wind the yarn into balls so I can knit with it. sleeves ended up with narrow stripes in black and the different colors. I did an I-cord bind off on every edge. I'm kind of pleased with it. I don't know, at least it's done. See you in the next one. Ha' det godt.